Hello, guys. You're welcome to the show. This week I'll be talking about 50-50 in a relationship. You know, a lot of men have, a lot of men in the society today have this mindset that if they are going out with a woman, the woman have to pay 50% of the bill while they pay 50% of the bill. And I do not agree with this ideology. I do not agree with this mindset. I think if you are in a relationship, a woman's money should not be of use to a man. I think a man with the 50-50 ideology is a loser. It's like trying to go and buy a Mercedes in a discount price. What does that tell you? It means you cannot actually afford it. You not being able to afford it is not a bad thing. I think it's not your time yet. I think you can go and get yourself a Toyota. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to make mockery of people driving a Toyota, But what I'm trying to say is this, you should go and work. Work until you can actually afford a woman. Go and work. Leave women the fuck alone. Some people will say, why should I pay for a woman? Why should I pay for a woman when she actually works, when she can actually buy her things, when she can actually afford to buy the things she wants? Then I tell them, women actually respect resources. Yes, women actually respect resources. If you cannot afford to spend your money in a woman, if you do not want to spend your money in a woman, most women, I do not say all women, I say majority of the women are not going to respect you. That is why, I am of the ideology that men should actually be generous with women. Yes, you should be generous with women. What does that mean? Irrespective of who she is, if you go out with a woman, you should pay. You should pay all the time. You should pay all the time. If you go out on a date with a woman, you should pay. If you go out with your sisters, your cousins, your wife, irrespective of who she is, even if she's richer than you, you should pay. As long as she's a woman, you should pay for her. I can hear a lot of guys now, saying, yeah, Caesar, what are you trying to achieve with all these things you are saying? Is a relationship supposed to be about money? Isn't relationship supposed to be about love? People with this kind of ideology, I look at them, I just laugh, because they actually do not understand female nature. No woman is going to love you unconditionally. Women do not love unconditionally. What are you trying to say? The thing is this, I don't actually want anyone to love me unconditionally. Yes, I don't want people to love me unconditionally. People should love me with condition. People should love me with the mindset, as long as I keep on doing what I'm doing for them, they should love me because I'm doing that. Because I don't want to go around this world. I don't want to be in this world, trying to deceive myself that people do not love with selfish reason. Everyone loves you with an interest. Even Davido said, Davido is this famous artist in Nigeria. He have a quote where he have a song where he said, when there is money, love is sweeter. Of course, why wouldn't love be sweeter when there is money? Why will you want to, you know, be with somebody who cannot actually, like, you know, afford to take care of you? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I know in some instances, you know, these things are not realistic. I know in some instances, a man cannot actually afford to pay all the bills, you know, when he's in a relationship, because, you know, everyone have, like, you know, a different, you know, financial, you know, status, you know, in life. But the thing is this, I think if you cannot afford to pay for everything when you are in a relationship, you should work hard to get to a point where you can actually pay for everything. But if you know that your ideology is that you wouldn't do it, I think you should leave women alone. Leave women alone. If you do not want to work hard to get to a point where you can actually pay for everything in a relationship, I think, you know, you should just leave women alone, because women do not respect cheap men. If you're a type of man that tries to avoid the bill, you know, example, there was a time I have this friend of mine. We went out with a couple of female friends, you know, to eat out. So when we are done, you know, having lunch, so I offered, as always, to pick up the bill, you know, to pay for everyone. Then my friend, you know, that was with me as well, you know, I have to give him a shout out. His name is Saleh. So he was like, no, dude, you know, I want to pay as well. Then I was like, no, I'm going to pay. Then Saleh was like, no, I'm going to pay. So the female friends we went out with, you know, they stood by the side, you know, trying to, like, what the hell are these guys trying to do? So the thing is this, you know, both of us, me and my friend, you know, Saleh, we are trying to actually, like, you know, have a disagreement on who to pay. That is a 100% mindset. That is a 100% mindset. That is a mindset of not being cheap. That is a mindset of trying to pick up the bill, you know, trying to pay for women. You know, it's not that, you know, these women doesn't have their own money. It's not that these women cannot pay for themselves. No, but it's a gentleman thing to do. It's a gentleman thing to do. It's a gentleman thing to pay for women, irrespective of who they are, as long as, you know, they are female. You know, as a man, you should pick up the bill. Don't be cheap. Nobody likes people that are cheap, especially a man that is cheap. You know, personally, I despise cheap men. I am really, really sorry, but I do not have prestige for cheap men.